Cutscene time. Cutscene time. It's never cutscene time anymore. Hi, hello, and welcome, you sweet little bitches. Episode 21, I believe.
21?
You stupid!
Really getting up there. I really want to do a bit fewer episodes and a bit more progress so that I can continue playing other games as well. But it's just, it's hard to not include everything. I guess that wouldn't make for a nice experience either. So, and I don't think I'm gonna be doing two missions each video either, because I mean, sure, I would make a lot of progress that way and that would be fine, but I'm not gonna be able to do any commentary then, and that's not gonna be ideal because I still want to be a commentary focused channel, as I've said 15,000 times. Let's get into this lesson, I guess, or mission, but I think lesson. Oh, is this where Harry learns his Patronus? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Just a little Bogart, you know? I'm gonna move my mic a bit further away because the audio levels are going to the yellowish side, and I don't really want that. It's still... I never know if I'm doing it right or wrong, but I'm just gonna roll with it for now. We're not in a mission right now, because otherwise you would see the true wizard bar on top of our head, so I'm not gonna collect any studs. This is Expecto Patronum? I think so, yeah. So let's destroy the locks. Let's Expecto Patronum their asses. And that's it. 1 out of 5 completed, 4 more to go. That's right, I can do maths. You need to be like the perfect distance away. Interesting little mechanic, they haven't introduced that anywhere else, like having to be a certain distance from something you want to cast a spell onto. Are we gonna have to hit this painting to get another chest? That's magic for you right there. A movie showing a chest we can just bob out of the movie itself. What is this, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? So I guess I should explain a bit what this spell is about as well. These Dementors are the guards of Azkaban, which is like the wizard prison, the wizard version of Alcatraz, actually. And to cast Expecto Patronus, you need to have a really happy memory inside of your head, like really happy, and that's what's needed to cast it. So, because those things literally suck the happiness out of you, you need to counter that with a counter spell that is made from pure happiness, and that's what we're practicing when casting this spell right here, which we have now learned. Only Harry has learned it because Hermione and Ron were chasing their rats, which is, well, chasing their pets, I should say, which is apparently more important than learning some defense against the dark arts, but okay. Probably another lesson coming up now, because that's what I usually do in this game, just follow up a couple of lessons and then a couple of missions. Oh no, it's Hagrid. What does Hagrid want? Can't really remember meeting up with Hagrid in the 3rd movie. What's this about? Oh, they're coming to kill Bugbeak, Hagrid's little beast. But someone was throwing stuff through the window. That's pretty weird. It seems like they were warning us for their coming or something. Jesus, we're really accelerating the story all of a sudden. We're going to the ending of the 3rd movie already right now. So Ron's rat has apparently gone a bit insane, and it started biting Ron, even though it's his owner. Well, look at that, we're in a mission as well now, so we're gonna be doing some stud collection. There was a big black dog all of a sudden, which dragged Ron in under this tree, which is a very dangerous tree. It's the one that wrecked our car as well, if you remember that. Now, if you remember correctly, in the divination class, Harry actually got like a prediction that there was gonna be a big black dog, which is like the symbol for death. So, prediction seems to have been coming true. It seems like it's blocking a passageway. Now I already know where this goes. Where does it go? What do you guys think? And with you guys, I mean Robert Jan, because he's the only one who doesn't know where this goes probably. Yeah, so we have the rat that seems to have gone insane. We have the big black dog that is aggressive, that captured Ron. What's this all leading up to? Has the tree calmed down now? Because I want to check out these plants a bit more, because it seemed like I could lift them. No? Alright, let's continue. Ooh, they already spoiled where we're going down there. The Shrieking Shack. That's like the ghostly looking building that we saw earlier in Hogsmeade. Why is there a passage to the Shrieking Shack though, in the middle of the Hogwarts grounds? Doesn't that seem a bit dangerous considering it's like a haunted place and stuff? Yeah, I wonder what you guys actually think about the point that I made earlier about progress and stuff, and about this game having like a lot of parts out already. Because I think that's gonna be a recurring theme of my channel if I want to complete every game that I start, which is something that I intend to do because I think that makes for good content, and it would be kind of sad if you would just stop halfway through your game. But it means that like every single series that I do is gonna have so many episodes, and that has its good parts but also its bad parts, of course. I don't really know if people are gonna remain interested in a series for like 21 parts, for example, like I'm doing right now. That's where I'm at right now already with this one. And that's the negative side, I guess. Like, people can lose interest if the series is so long and they won't watch the entire thing. But the positive thing is that I can squeeze out a lot of content out of every single game. And that is beneficial for people that really enjoy the series. So it's kind of a two-sided picture. There's two sides to it. And I don't know which side I prefer more. Cutscene time. There he is. Sirius Black. There he is. Remus Lupin. And there he is. Severus Snape. So we're all in the Shrieking Shack, controlling Remus and Sirius apparently, because I think Ron and Harry and Hermione are a bit baffled about everything that's going on. Oh, alright, so we were just collecting parts, and now we can make a big mousetrap. It's still a Lego game after all, they gotta have some fun with it, right? Oh, cutscene time. What is Scabbers all about? It's Peter Pettigrew! What a surprise. Uh-huh. I'll try to explain everything a bit after the cutscene. You know I wanna shut up during the cutscene. Uh-oh. It's a full moon. And as we knew already, Remus is a werewolf, so that means bad news for him. And Sirius Black is actually the big dog. He's an animagus, which means that he can turn himself into an animal, just like Peter Pettigrew. And they learned that skill, well, Sirius Black, Peter Pettigrew, and then also James Potter, Harry's father, they learned that skill to turn into an animal to make Remus feel less alone in his plight of becoming a werewolf. Well, not really his plight, because I think a plight is something that you actually want to do and that you're striving to do, and I don't think he was striving to become a werewolf, but they just did it so he would feel less alone in his endeavors. But yeah, what happened in that Shrieking Shack? Oh, also, first of all, that Shrieking Shack is something that was constructed for Remus when he was still a student at Hogwarts, so that he could go in there every month when it was full moon, and he wouldn't harm any other students, but he could still stay at school that way. He would go into the Shrieking Shack and he would turn into a werewolf then, and then he would return after his whole werewolf thing came to an end. True wizard, alright, we can stop collecting studs now. So yeah, that's why they created the Shrieking Shack, and that's the building we were at earlier, and the building we saw in Hogsmeade a lot earlier. And so what they tried to portray in that cutscene, but they didn't do quite that good of a job at it if you ask me, but I guess they don't have enough time to explain it thoroughly is that Sirius Black actually got framed. He got set up. He didn't actually commit any of the crimes that he is being held accountable for, but Peter Pettigrew did it, and he just used Sirius Black as a scapegoat. So Sirius Black was locked up in Azkaban for 10 years and all for nothing. It was also not Sirius Black who betrayed our parents, but Peter Pettigrew. So they made you believe this entire time that Sirius Black was like a really bad person and was coming to kill Harry, but it was actually Peter Pettigrew who was Ron's rat and who was actually trying to kill Harry. So now Harry has finally learned that he still has some family left. But now, since it was a full moon, Remus actually turned into a werewolf, which is kind of a bad timing. Like, not really what we're hoping for now, but I guess he can't help it. But when he turns into a werewolf, he kind of forgets who he is, and he turns into this vicious animal that he can't really control. That's why he had to be put in the Shrieking Shack in the first place. And as you can see up there in the background, Sirius is trying to calm him down, or well, they're kind of fighting, I guess. Please not begin with the spiders again. Just stop. Just stop. How have you guys been doing? I'm still doing fine as always. Quarantine hasn't had its impact on me yet. Not that I don't understand the impact that it has on other people, but I think I've made my point clear about that a couple of times in previous videos already, so I'm not gonna bore you guys with the same old story. School started again yesterday. Well, the classes started, not really school, everything is still online, but don't really mind that either for now. Finished a class earlier today, and that's why I'm recording now, just as a little bit of a break, but a break in a productive way. Somebody made some wolf sounds, that's convenient. Who would have done that? Because the Dementors suck the joy out of things, they make everything cold around them. Another Patronus from across the lake, huh? And that Patronus was a stag, which is Harry's father's Patronus. So did Harry just see his father? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. See you later, we got the crest, bye!